open my line for people to call in when the time comes. And if you also want to become the part of the program, when I open my line, those that want to send requests will send requests. I will bring you to the program. And you throw more light to your own idea. But before we proceed on this very program, we must continue to appreciate the Directorate of State of Biafra Land, the DOS. Indeed, they are wise. Whether you hate them, whether you don't want to hear what they said, but a day must come that you must realize that indeed, that the doors are indeed wise. I call them the wise ones. Umu Igbo, Umu Biafra, Calabar, Ibibio, Chekiri, Ijo, Efik, Robo. It does said the secret where the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they hide. The federal government of Nigeria provided for Ijele speak known as Udene. And Chief Dr. Barrister Ralph Wazurike, the man that rose up after our great general 67 to 70 to continue the Biafra agitation, has just reviewed a bombshell yesterday. The question now is, Aloye Jumaka Nnamdi Ejiofor Maxwell Obala Mandela. These are the charlatans lawyers working for the interests of the federal government of Nigeria to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu receive death sentence. Why they refuse to back out from the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their mission is not complete yet. When their mission will be complete is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu receive death sentence. That is the latest revolution. The latest revolution by Ijele Speak on his program, and Chief Rav Wazirike put call across to one of the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of Special Counsel, who has come to devour Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want to listen to advice. And it was asked by Wazirike, is it true that Nigerian government is appealing for death sentence for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Aloye Ejiofor say yes. Now, the question across to the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to the current lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we are the enemy now, according to them. Benjamin Madubugu, Darlington, Methuselah, Achalugo, Njideka, Paul Asinebe, Elochukwu Aji, and the rest of them who are hiding. Gina, Ebi Gina. Are you aware that you are pushing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to death sentence? If you are not aware, the lawyer you follow, why you say you are going back to court, you are going back to court to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being discharged. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to life imprisonment. But the witches of the Nigerian government at this very moment according to the revelation, is death sentence on this very appeal that these miserable lawyers who later confess that they are no more lawyers, they have become consultants. And as soon as Mazi Nnamdi was convicted to life imprisonment, they came back and wear the garment of lawyer once more, because that is not their main, that is not their end. Their end is death sentence. And they are playing the role of death sentence. But some of you don't see it. But this very IPOB leadership and the 95% that is following them sees it all. Shame unto you who are dancing on my WhatsApp, who are dancing on my comment section, telling me, why are you attacking Nnamdi Kanu? According to you, I am attacking Nnamdi Kanu, right? But there are people that is pushing for death sentence for Nnamdi Kanu. These are their pictures. Some of them, maybe tomorrow I'm going to attach the picture of that useless woman in America called Gina Ebigina. A grandmother that lack brain. But before we proceed on this very program, let's listen to the revelation that the leadership makes some years ago. And the person that reviewed this is the General Commander of Eastern Security Network, Mazi Samoru, a member of the Directorate of State of Biafra land.
Everybody right today is 27th of January. The leadership is determined to do anything they will do with strategically how we have been do our research, conduct our plan, which we are not making it anybody but you see the people pushing to court. After a plan, only doing down. I'm back to me now. Only is going to prison with the rubbish, with the rubbish and the corner for that place. These people are planning something. And now we are talking it. My honor that you. Let me tell you people something that happened. You see the signal. A day before the morning of the court, the morning of this court, on 15 December, we are asking what are we expecting in the court on 15 December. We were told that they said we are trying our best. If we don't do anything they say, it is the wish of God. I am saying it on Radio Biafra because more people will want to divert attention. I am shouting it now. We stop all this rubbish, court case, do this thing. Very strategic. Is that a problem?
These are the bottom truths that people fail to understand. Listen, Ndị Igbo, Biafrans, make una begin to ask Aloy Ejimako for a handle, whether Facebook, whether Instagram, whether TikTok, whether Snapchat, whether WhatsApp, anything called communication that you can reach out to Aloy Ejimako. Why do you keep this very secret for the people, for the public? Why wanna keep the Nigerian government agenda for the public? These are the facts. Everybody understands how appeal was. For example, in any countries of the world, There are countries you have 2 weeks to appeal. There are countries you have 1 month to appeal. I think 1 month is highest. As this lawyer, since last year, I think October 20, right? Why are they wasting time? But to go to Sokoto to tell you every day is appeal, every day is appeal, every day is appeal. Any day where they go Sokoto, now to come outside, come do video, to tell you these current lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu, they don't have chamber. They don't get office. Their office now under mango tree, keke park, motorcycle rider park, wheelbarrow pusher park. Every one of these lawyers breeze don't blow. We don't see their yansh. I don't know how some of them are going to be feeling now. Maybe they are going to tell you now that Uwazurike is a member of DOS. That will be the latest song. Uwazurike is working for DOS. Because why? Uwazurike just drummed a bombshell. And we have been saying it. They are going to this court. What the Nigerian government, which is for Mazi Kanu, is a death sentence. We have been saying it on daily basis. And Uwazurike finally testified. Federal government already provide the current charges. Why Mazi Kanu is going to receive death sentence. In this very current appeal. Dead on arrival appeal. I call it dead on arrival appeal. If starting from afresh, that none of the lawyers stand up in the court to speak as a lawyer. Is he a lawyer, Jumako? Is he Neneke Ejiofor? Is he Maxwell Obara? Is he the wayward errand boy called Mandela? Is it now that Mazi Kanu has been convicted to life imprisonment that the lawyers are going to stand up to defend? No. Believe me, we said it. These people are working for the interests of the Nigerian government. And the Nigerian government has already given money to the family of Nnamdi Kanu. I mean the siblings. The siblings of Nnamdi Kanu has already mourned Nnamdi Kanu, a man that is alive. But the siblings has already condemned a wet keeping for Nnamdi Kanu. You may not believe me, but these are the reality. We don't come outside to talk. We tell you the truth, the bottom truth. It's not going to go down well with you because of your hatred. But I don't really care. We are telling you. Let me remind you what happened with MKO Abiola. Before the death of Abiola, are you aware that Tinubu is one of those that were compensated by the northern Nigeria elite? before the execution of Abiola, they gathered the Yorubas, elite. The only person or 2 or 4 or 8 or 10 that were not present, somebody like Bola Igi, somebody like Gani Fayomi, and the Gani Fayomi, chamber. These are the people that refuse to be present to take their own Ghana must go. Do you know why I'm telling you this? That Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Kanu's siblings, has already collected Ghana must go for Mazi Kanu to be killed. But Mazi Kanu himself is not aware of all these things. Even though he's aware, he wants it to be secret. Let's continue, let IPOB continue to push for his release. And eventually, if he regains his freedom, he's not going to call them out. No. He's not going to call them out that they were giving money for the Nigerian government to execute Mazi Kanu. That is, I don't know if there is something wrong with our leader. I don't know whether it's physical, whether it's spiritually, but something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere with our leader. Either you if you like, you can write your nonsense comment, but these are the reality. These are the reality that you fail to understand, but you are grabbing Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, blood is thicker than water. When they were going up, where were you? Where were you, Okija Biafra? Where were IPOB? Says Darlington. Genu Monte. Ere na Nnamdi Kanu na-azụ. Ụmụnne ya na ndị lọya seregokwu ya. Ihe a na-agwa ụnụ na ndị Igbo n'ikpe ọnwụ ka a chọrọ ịmụ ya na nke ikpeazụ a. Anọ ya bụ final. Full stop. Jụọ Aloy Ejimakor. Jụọ Nnaemeka Ejiofor. Jụọ anụ ya Maxwell Okpara. Jụọ anụ ọhịa iberibe Mandela. Ka ụnụ na-aga ihe niile ụnụ na-ejegheri ka ndị ya enweghị uche, ndị ara yi afe na-akpagharị. Onwegone ka ụnụ so pụta wee bụrụ akwụkwọ Naijiria dere. Ihe a dere n'ugbu a na ife a na-agazi na-abụ ka ama ya ikpe ọnwụ ka ụnụ si ụmụ Igbo Biafrans bikonu nekwa ihe anyị na-agabiga n'ọkwa ikpe ọnwụ ka Naijiria gọọmenti na-echebezi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'iru. N'ọkwa ikpe ọnwụ ka Naijiria unu ekwughị ya mana ọ pụta gị ife agbaghị na IPOB ekwubeghị ya kete mgbe ụwa eji tụọ ya nga unu na-ezobi ya unu ya ezobezi ya ọzọ. Ihe anyị chọzi ka unu bịa mee na bịa mezie damage control. Akwada damage control nke ụmụ anyị ya bịanụ Aloy Ejimakor ama m na ọkpa atọ na gị n'ala. Nnaemeka Ejiofor ọkpa atụkwara gị n'ala, ọkpa atọrọ gị n'ala. Biafrans, the question you need to ask these lawyers, the siblings of Nnamdi Kanu, are you aware that the current Nigerian move towards this appeal is death sentence? If Ijele Speak has the document, Aloy Ejimakor confess that Nigeria government has already served them, that they have it. Aloy Ejimakor have it. Nnaemeka Ejiofor have it. Maxwell Okpara have it. Mandela have it. Madubugo has it. Kanu has it. Emmanuel Kanu has it. Master Piajo has it. The Wawa Princess of Faru Kubeko has it. Yesia Oyuku has it. All these people that run around Nnamdi Kanu this very moment, claiming to be lovers, they have it. Why do they keep quiet? Why are lawyer Jimako, the lawyers, never came out in public to speak to Ndi Igbo now? Since they hated IPOB and its leadership, why did the lawyers don't come out to speak? Okay, we are speaking to Ndi Igbo. We are speaking to the Eastern region. Or we are speaking to Biafra. That this is the Nigerian government wishes in this current appeal court that we are trying to find at this very moment. Why do they keep quiet? I'm going to be bringing Uwazirike back to the program and we will analyze it bit by bit. Uwazirike have said it all. Why do they go back to court? These are the questions. These are the necessary questions that people supposed to ask, people with their brain, people with their senses. But those are lack sense. You can't help them. The current lovers of Nnamdi Kanu overnight on social media all believe 100 men is the solution. Right? And Chief Rav was asking, what is the meaning of 100 men? What is the meaning of that nonsense? When they tell you that the doors are indeed wise, you don't understand. Even though you understand, because of your hatred, because of your envy and jealousy, because you have no brain in your skull, we can help you. Like a grandmother in the United States of America, the name is Gina, Obi Gina. It says, only Nnamdi Kanu I know. I don't know DOS. A foolish grandmother, for that matter. These are people who are in our midst for years, pretending to know what IPOB represent, pretending to be writing DOS, Directorate of State, DOS. But after a while, she began to confess that she don't know DOS. She don't know Directorate of State. The only thing she know is Nnamdi Kanu. Majority of them that think like a foolish woman in America called Gina Ebi Gina, they are still in our midst. It will take time to open their brain because their brain has been damaged. Gina Ebi Gina brain has been damaged by hamburger. Hamburger. Magot Nonimia. Let's bring Uwazirike. Greeting. I am going to be speaking for Igbo. I am not happy.
Makana no to kam na aga na social media. Wherefore na only jealous speaks.
This morning I wake up, I was going through social media and I come across a young one working for Nigerian government called Ijele Speaks.
Come for a Basara cross appeal by the federal government. It's a Nnamdi Kanu, Kenya.
I come across a program on Ijele Speak, the wishes of the current court appeal by the federal government of Nigeria is death sentence for Nnamdi Kanu, MNK, by the federal government of Nigeria. Let's continue to listen, please.
Death penalty. Mgbe m gụtara ya, m sendụrụ message to Aloy Ejimako.
When I come across it, where the Nigerian government wishes for death penalty on this very current appeal that is coming up very, very soon, I was not happy. I was bitter. I put call across to special counsel Aloy Ejimako, Ejimiberibe, Ejimoyaga, says Chief Ralph Wazuike.
I'm confirm of eziokwu.
And I wanted to confirm if what I see in Ijele Speak is true or is lie, says Ralph Wazuike.
So Aloy Ejimako message this evening where
Aloy Ejimako later reached out to me this evening.
I reply am say eziokwu na
reply me, yes, it's true that the current appeal, that the wishes of the Nigerian government is to execute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by death sentence.
federal government send their own cross appeals and Nnamdi Kanu asking for death.
Federal governments send their own cross appeal to the lawyers. You ask, why do they keep it secret from the public? Why did Aloy Ejimako and other lawyers keep it secret for the public? That the wishes of federal government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be killed.
Penalty.
Death penalty. I was baffled. I was surprised, says Uwazirike. And when you look at the body language of Uwazirike on this very video, you will understand that he's not happy. Share this very program. Tag Yaram Metusela. Tag Yaram Achalugo. If you know the current Iraqs working under the interests of Aloy Ejimako and the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are under payroll by Nyanya, tag every one of them. Tag the animal getting one yan about Gina Ebijina. I'm not one yan with sense, but I'm not one yan lack the sense. That's an about nurse. And I'm no under a yafe. White AJ Fisher Hotel. Even over Oyibo, in a as a clean and hospital. PAT Kweba Rabao, PAT black, PAT blue, PAT red. I can bear me an operation up at Anjimara. Not almost 1 week. Nanden, Gina Vision and Effichan and a hotel. Up to you and even on us. Oh, Pana Kagadi 1 year and Effichan. Omenu na ụmụ anụ ọhịa. Ụmụ anụ ọhịa na ọha ka m tiri ebe ha agụchaba. Mmeti ji na ebi ji na tomorrow, please share my program. I love Nnamdi Kanu. I only learn Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know DOS. Una dogede na adoba na death penalty. Akwabara una atugari. Okay, now DOS come to the rescue. Okay, DOS coming now. Jebusukwa no munu. Ono ya kpọpụta ya. Akwono to the life imprisonment. Ozu arono. Una simba, we are not happy. That is not our wishes. And now we are going to go back to wear the garment again as a legal practitioner. We say we are consultants, but we are wearing the garment back. I said it before. Why these lawyers refuse to back out? That is not the wishes of the federal government of Nigeria, and that is not the agreement why they give Nnamdi Kanu siblings Ghana must go. You think it's a joke? It's the reality. Let's continue to listen to Chief Rap Wazirike, please.
And are they rampant on social media?
And it's not rampant. The only person that carry it is Ijele Speaks. Why? His masters provided it for Ijele Speaks. Do you ever see it in their head of media? Come Madubugo or Darlington. Do you ever see the death sentence? I think we are the one lamenting now. They are nowhere to be found. They are dumbfounded. Where are them? They are now hiding their faces in shame. Wazirike said, it's not anywhere in social media. Meaning, the lawyers never provide this very death sentence to Biafrans. They never make it public. Because if they make it public, no matter how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has betrayed us, no matter how he has embezzled our funds, we want him to be safe, to answer query. No, you didn't do. Kana Abugo is an Igbo adage to tell you the people you see, either writers, media broadcasters, who are telling you how they feel about the actions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without hiding it. They are the true lovers of Nnamdi Kanu. But you see these people, anything you say, 100 men, these are the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unless you lack brain, unless you are useless, you can't figure it out. Chief Raf Wazirike said is not on social media. When Ifeanyi Ejiofor was representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anything that comes up in the court, it will tell you. If the Nigerian government added another 2 charges, it will tell you, it will give you hope. This is the charges that was added to Nnamdi Kanu currently. But we are giving you this information because we are going to dismantle it. You ever see where the lawyers were telling you, telling you how many charges that was added? They hide this very information, this very current death sentence by the federal government of Nigeria. Right? Chief Rap Wazirike, I know you are watching me. You must come outside and tell Biafrans how Allah Ejimako wants you to hide it. And you cannot be able to hide it. Who put himself in this mess? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put himself in this very mess today. Why? He refused to listen to advice. He said he will not listen to advice apart from his siblings' advice, even though it warrant him to give him life for his siblings. And that is exactly what is going on today. Tagianamo dike ora. Tagiania dike ora. Dike ora. Dike ora. Tagiania, that is Benjamin Madubugu. Tagiania. If it's possible, Ghana messenger, boy and a call. Kotatanura, Ofuseba, Naba Namo. Whatever moment to sell up, whatever not the tag, whatever in an ora. Whatever Hanora. Tagaram Paula Chebe. And if you traitor. Tag Yaram flying monkeys. Tag them, please. Let's continue to listen to Ralph Wazirike.
Afroya. Hojime Utambo. Oto onye court of appeal.
Why is paining me so much, says Wazirike, a man that was discharged and acquitted by the Court of Appeal, says Wazirike, the Court of Appeal discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the pronouncement that follows that no court in Nigeria can be able to judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whether it's a lower court, whether it's the upper court, that Nigeria government must tender apologies to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu any way that pleases Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, either by TV, newspaper, radio station, and Nigeria government must compensate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with some billions of naira, right? Or millions of naira, right? And they must take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back where they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from. These are the statements of the Justice of Court of Appeal. Let's continue to listen to Wazirike, please. Share the program.
Release. I get you that. Now Court of Appeal.
How can you go back to court? A man that was released by a Court of Appeal that was supposed to hold, we will hold the statement, the pronouncement of Court of Appeal, discharged and acquitted. That is where IPOB leadership not coming. That said, we start on discharged and acquitted. We are not going back to court. We are not ready to going back to court. Nigeria government must obey their own court order. Nigeria government must obey their own court order. Court order not become another one. Our body will stand. In the Court of Appeal, the IPOB and its leadership stand. But the infiltrators that was planned in our midst, they say they are going back to court. Today, going back to court have resulted to life imprisonment. Current appeal is now dead sentence. And they keep this very secret. Wazirike says it's not on social media. Nobody is talking about it. Chief Ralph Wazirike, call these charlatans lawyers. Why do they refuse to make it public to Biafrans? Why do they keep it? We now use I too know. Our lawyer Jimako want to answer special cancer. I said that Aloy Ejimako is a cancer that have come to devour Nnamdi Kanu. You don't understand it. You see Okija Biafra man, he on camera, he talk. No. The reality, don't they hit to now. Now. Right? The reality, don't they hit to now. Now. Aloy Ejimako, Marcel Okpara, want to use Nnamdi Kanu to escape their own, criminal scam fraud that is facing them. And the siblings of Nnamdi Kanu, either man or woman, want to use the head of Nnamdi Kanu to enrich their self. That is the fact. And the man that is supporting them, who is ready to become a sacrificial lamb, is Nnamdi Kanu himself. That is the reality. You are not going to like it, but it's the truth that you fail to understand. Let's continue to listen, please.
Told the lawyers who will tell the judgments.
They chase away the lawyers that got the judgment. They blackmail them. They castigate them. They humiliate them. All manner of allegation was leveled on them. All manner of blackmail. These people, they use blackmail. They concoct. How far? How far? What are the 5% that master prophet later confessed that only 5% is with Mazi Kanu and his siblings? Where are them? Awajugodora, he done said, this is not the music of Surugade, the music of the death. Egundamo kana kuzuru na nkipa azua. Aloy Ejimako ezo ya asina let's hide it too. No so kwa inokuya egana koma. Akwe batara maso alobara ka ejuo ya ajuju. Ijukwara ya ka efe Nigeria government ji apụta na this appeal court unu na-eme. Ejuo ya maka ngene e bịara ịrụ ọrụ ọjọbọ irugburu onwe gị.
To onye dịka Mike Azukome. To kwifanye kwa naza. Kwifanye Ejiofor. That young man, very hardworking.
That young man, very hard-working. Now, let me also bring our First Lady, Lola Uchechukwu Kanu, the statement. He asked Onyendu, why do you decide to work with senseless people? People that have no brain. People that have no integrity. Why do you decide to work with criminals? Una don't hear and say Aloy Ejimako na criminal na. Una don't hear and say Nnamdi Ejiofor na criminal. Una don't hear and say Mandela na criminal. Una don't hear and say every one of them, Maxwell Okpara na criminal. They hide it from you. But it's in public domain now. You can't see Methuselah to talk about it. They are in confusion. Nah, hey, nah, me that say my name is Methuselah, a civil engineer. Now what can I do now? People are going to say that I'm senseless now. See the kind of mistake I've made. I don't even know the current Nigerian government agenda, their will is death sentence. But this lawyer no give out to us now. We don't know now. Civil engineer, my foot. Let's continue to listen to
Chinazu Kapakande, some senior advocates of Nigeria.
Senior advocates of Nigeria. That's in how they 8. They are 8 in number.
Mbemegenya. Okwaputam. Twenkuya.
Yes, I have the video. I have the video. Almost 3 times and 4 times. I have all.
Ebidukwanishi. China High Court. Na case. Epebrine. Agejidake. Evans on Aburi with.
Because why? You understand that this very IPOB leadership are smart people. So you watch it and discover that they were right. That we are not going back to court. And that is the statement of this very man. That Nigeria government must first of all obey their own court order. That is the slogan of IPOB. The slogan of IPOB hardcores. I can say IPOB. I don't understand how about IPOB. PA. PA Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's you know, they are going back to court. Nah. Do you see the way Aloy Jimako is going now? Nah. Odi ekwu na. I'll put on just a video. I need to go see office here. I need to go see office here. A man has no chamber. One year I bought the kiosk. Yaba Marinaba. Oh, uku mango, uku cashew, uku ube, uku udara, uku ọjị, uku akọ Igbo, uku okpoto. After ka ha bazie n'ugbo je mee video that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say 100 men is divine project. Bia. Umu anu ya 100 men. Una anu kana Ogonu. Kudu sana Nnamdi Kanu Ogonu. Una anu kana ya tori ya na no death sentence. Una anu kana ya? Jukwanu lawyer una ajuju. Sia when na kwa na agwa since. When una agwa, when unu jizobia. Unu jizobe death sentence. Are you going to be joking with what they call death sentence? Are you going to be joking with it? To tell you that these lawyers, the siblings of Nnamdi Kanu, they are all working for the interests of Nigerian government. And they don't pay them off. They don't pay them off. The only thing is for the lawyers to deliver their polling unit. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the polling unit. If you are not aware, I want you to know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the polling unit. I don't know. I'm going to open my line now as we analyze. In the next few minutes, I'm going to open my line. For those of you that want to call in, If you want to be the part of the program, you can send your request. I bring it in. Let me try to connect my internet in next 10 minutes. Let's continue to listen.
Stand. On court of appeal, we stand. All over the world, even in the federal government.
On court of appeal, we stand. Say DOS. And series of protests that was carried on all over the world. What we are hearing in that protest, Nigeria obey court order, oh. Nigeria obey court order, oh. Buhari obey court order. These are the music that IPOB hardcore were singing in different countries of the world. The Nigerian government approached the siblings of Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyers. Do you see IPOB is now protesting now, telling us to obey court order? The only way now is to make sure blackmail Ejiofor and Ezokome out of the way. Blackmail them out. As I bring it in, brother, let me bring it in. Once you can bring it in now. Bring you in for the program as have this discussion. I already accept your request. No! I said, Who discharged and acquitted? And I was saying, yes, I don't want discharged and acquitted. Who discharged and acquitted? Eh? Who discharged? Be proud of who discharged and acquitted. Today, the reality is in public domain. What they have been hiding for few months now is in public domain. They can't hide it anymore. It's obvious. Mazi, I've accepted your okay. Yeah, Mazi, welcome to the program. Your name and go ahead. If you have something to analyze about the revelation that has been trading since yesterday, that is not in public domain, that the lawyers refuse to reveal to Biafrans for many months up to this day. Mazi, please, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi Okija. Good morning, sir.
There, Mazi.
Good day, Mazi.
Yeah.
Mazi, na mbụ o nwere ilu ndị be anyị na-atụ. Ndị be anyị na-asị na oji m n'ala ji onwe ya. Nke ọzọ bụrụ ndị be anyị na-asị atụrụ na-anyụrụ ọdụ ya. Ya sị na ya na-emegbu onye nwe ya.
Yeah.
I thank God for the leadership of IPOB.
Mazi, Gabaniru, just 1 minute.
For the kind of men Maji surround the struggle, I am so much happy. I am not surprised that Chuku have analyzed this issue weeks ago, for a very long time, stating as the experience he got when he was in prison, that all this hallucination and time wasting and the deceit they are presenting to the gullible ones in the name of appeal, that it will not end well. So when I saw this clip yesterday from Wazirike, to be very honest with you, I was not moved or touched differently or shockingly in any way, because I have been informed before now that such thing is going to come.
Mark, hold on. We have a caller. Let's pick this call. We have a caller. Let's pick this call. Hold on. As you are on the program, just let's pick this call. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Maz, are you there? Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Please add to your voice. Go ahead. You have 4 minutes. Go ahead and speak to Biafra. Yeah.
Good morning, Mazi Okija, the Biafran man. Thank you for your good work you are doing for the Biafrans. My special greeting to DS. Mazi Okija is very, very terrible. Your program is very hot. Wallah, you are saying it all. Mazi, this news is shocking. We are not surprised. The IPOB, led by the US, is wise. Mazi, I'm telling you. We know the Nigerian government is going to upgrade this case. Mazi, are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you, and the whole world is listening.
And they have finally done it by upgrading this case through this lawyer.
Mazi, send your request back. Send your request back. If you want to be part of the program, you can send your request. Mazi, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Mazi, that's why the US is worried. The media is worried about Nnamdi Kanu and all these things the siblings are doing. Mazi, that's why you are speaking the way you are speaking. This gamble these people are playing with this case like this. Mazi, do you see the reason? Mazi Chinasa Olukwukwere o kwuru ihe na-atụkwa nwoke na nga onye ọbụla kpọchie ntị. These people now kedu ha na-akpọ ha achebe na nke nọ n'Ọstra this man even aha ya chọrọzikwa n'ime afọ ya side.
Now we are 2000 teeth.
2000 teeth even onwedịghị place Mazi ha niile ma nke nwaanyị a na-akpọ achọrọ ha niile onwere nke na-eke ntị na-atụkwa nwoke ma nga ha dị busy na-akụgheri Mazi ọkwa ịhụrụ ya at the end of the day kedu ihe na-eme na atụọla ya nga a na-ekwu na ọzụkwa life imprisonment Mazi na can you see that
Mazi mba a na-ekwu nke a na-ekwu na as is not death sentence ka a na-achọzi ya na this current appeal court a na-achị ya
and the death sentence of Mazi, this do you know the worst part is that this information has to pass through the enemies. This
and Mazi, the person that reviewed this very thing now is the person we see as enemy called Ijeles Pigs.
Yes.
And
Mazi,
Owazirike, who is my former leader, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu turned to our enemy, also sees it and decide to create awareness about it.
Mazi, can you imagine? Can you imagine this thing? This is Mazi. You said something. Are you sure this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because the thing, no matter how we are bumbling this man, this case, they shock me.
Mazi, round up. If you want to be part of the program, you can send your request or you call on phone. The line is open. There. Hello, Mazi. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead and round up. Just round up.
Thank you. Mazi, this Achebeha. Na Metusela, Mataruko, and they gathered them together. These people have been countering the US. Now, what are they going to do? They are even say that we are going. They hear order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All the order they must obey is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not Nnamdi Kanu, nothing. And they need these things. See, the US is not. What are they going to say about this? The news did not come through them. It's even a slap to them.
The news did not even come through the sibling because the sibling has the document.
Yes, and let them pass it to the people heading now on the media. How would this article take one? Let them pass the information. These people are like to show you that even the people they are shout in behalf of these siblings and I hear order from Nnamdi Kanu. All of them. They did not speak because of gaining. This is a sign. Mandia, Mazi.
No, Mazi. No.
Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you for calling.
No. US is wise. US we stand on US. Thank you very much.
No. Thank you for calling. Biafra, that is our first caller on the program. Biafrans, the line is open. If you want to be part of the program, the line is open for you to call in as we continue to analyze the latest update, which is the breaking news, even though the lawyers, the siblings, and those who claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, somebody like Jesse Aoyuku, and the in-law called Master Pionjo Hall, they have this document, but they refuse to talk about it. The line is open, and if you want to be part of the program by sending requests, send your request, I'll bring you up. You earn your view. about latest updates. Don't forget, we were called Umu discharged and acquitted, right? Today, the Umu discharged and acquitted are the one analyzing the hidden secrets of the Nigerian pay agent who pretend to be lawyers, who pretend to be siblings, who pretend to love Nnamdi Kanu more than his own wife. You know them by their name. Their picture was on this very program. Let's continue to listen to Barrister Chief Raf Wazirike. What happened?
Obey your own law. Obey your own law.
We have a caller. I think this caller. Hello, caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from. Please go ahead.
Okay, Biafra. I'll choose I'm calling from Germany.
There, Mazi. Go ahead.
You know, Peter Biafra, well done job.
There.
Well done job. In the Biafra, as you know, I Paul Ashebe na pani na Methuselah na ndo tu na pani bu umu discharge na acquitted. The worst thing that happened to Nnamdi Kanu the worst thing that happened to Nnamdi Kanu in this life is Kanu. Because Kanu be potara ejima to Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Kanu everyone see equal to DOS. Osinaya, I'm a musendo for Nagamina, na side anya. No ya abuzo yisi. Uba ya kama to yene meo, na jide go Nnamdi. Aya meto ko. Osina oneke no ya abuzo yisi.
Caller, I'm going to call you back. Caller, I'm going to call you back. Brother, please, you know you have 4 minutes. Mazi, go ahead. Mazi, why did you call to her? I want to call to her phone. Let me call you back. Brother from Germany, let me call you back. Let's monkey call to there. Hello, Mazi, so Mazi, go ahead. You have 4 minutes.
So, Peter Biafra, the worst thing that happened to Nnamdi is Kanu. Imana igbejidere Nnamdi. Kanu na onye ọbụla. Na instigate people against DOS. I'm not sorry for Oniga. I'm not sorry for onye isi. Make it a trouble Zokumena and a job. Now, if we only did it 1 year, Nnamdi Kanu too.
Mazi, let me come in just 2 seconds. Mazi, are you aware that Kanu also have this very document we are talking about? Nigeria government in the area, and they welcome it. Death penalty for his own brother, and they welcome it. Mazi, go ahead.
Okay. Don't tell me now. I'm not going to do as a wife. Even one of our own brother, none as of faith. Also, the worst thing that happened to Nnamdi Kanu for it to go back to court. Oh no, assemble. Last year, December, and now I ain't at Juma Kamai. Also, the worst thing Nnamdi Kanu put it, he go back to court. That's not your car before get a federal government. And what problem? In area who have. But that judgment is that is open with the Nnamdi Kanu. Not the very hard. That's not different that Nnamdi Kanu. Now I got back to court. In power now for no document again. What's my hero? We join Bobna. When I said that now federal government is Nnamdi Kanu. And it is a shame to them to hold Nnamdi Kanu because a judge, a sitting judge, a Google that now release this man. The judge and acquitted. Also, the bank at age in Nigeria route. But Nayamara, Ejima coach, we're sacking Nnamdi, I say, go no, that's not no Ejima. The man, I know it, I got to Nnamdi. For you to accept to go back to court. So, my brother, okay, the one thing that happened to Nnamdi Kanu, just I swear, Kanu be a problem Nnamdi Kanu wrote.
No, man.
I ain't put your ass away, and I tell you, go say it, go say it, go. Okay,
No, thank you very much, our brother from Germany. I'm calling our brother that called me. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. The condition. Hello, caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead and make your opinion about the latest revelation by Ijele Speak and Ralph Wazlike. The floor is yours.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. The radical one.
No.
Yes, you are doing a great and wonderful work, you know. I must thank you so much for quite a long time. You have been making a wonderful revelation about what the incident that is happening around IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, those that don't believe will from now to start to be believing in what you are saying. Because all of them, you have been vindicated all right around. What the leadership of IPOB is doing is a great work and wonderful. It's like a revelation. And all is coming to accomplishment in our eyes. In my little contribution this afternoon is this. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu claims to be a very wise and an educated man, according to his preachings on Radio Biafra when he was not incarcerated in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Let's take it as a case of study now. Let's just come back to use our common sense. Let's just make use of our common sense. Let's keep hate and love aside. You know, there was once a time when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that everything he has said has come to reality except Biafra. And that even his death expected. So I don't want people to put emotion on this news. It's not a breaking news. People that knew, insiders, the government elites, they knew already what is to befall Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even his lawyers knew, but they are pushing him to this death sentence. They can even more than man. So going back to the court, it means that his words is the thing that he's as in he wanted his words to come to accomplishment. Once he is dead, Biafra will come quicker than we are expecting. So my dear brother Mazi Okija, I'm not surprised and I cannot be surprised. I don't even feel sorry for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know?
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry.
But Mazi, let me comment. Mazi is a breaking news because indigenous people as a nation, they are not aware. If the elite is aware, the siblings is aware. We are talking about the public, the masses are not aware about this very incident that has been going on for the past few months. So that is the reason that is the thing that makes it a breaking news.
Yes, Mazi Okija. This is, you know, something that is secret is what you have in your mind that you have not told the second person, you have not revealed to the second or third party. This thing that is coming from Ijele Speak. Ijele is not an elected member in Nigerian government.
Yeah.
He doesn't work anywhere as a government official.
Yeah.
But he has this information in his domain.
Yeah.
Please, this information has been passed to him by the elites,
yes,
by the politicians,
yes,
by the government officials, right?
yes.
Likewise, there are some few people that know. His lawyers knew the consequences of appealing for a life imprisonment, the appeal of the life imprisonment, the sentence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His lawyers, they are educated, they know this thing very, very well, my dear brother. They knew. And they decided to keep it on their own to make sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being sentenced to death. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's no longer for the public like us. It's the first time we are hearing it. We are hearing it from you, Royal Boy TV now, from Mazi. But there are few people that knew that this is the consequences. His own brothers knew this thing already, and they choose to keep it. Likewise, the way Kanu kept it, the way he was rendition, Kanu kept it on his own, telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went on mountain to pray.
Yeah.
We have heard a lot of lies, my brother. We are fed up in this family of Mazi Nnamdi and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself.
No.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is not for me. It's not shocking. I'm even happy because he said that once he is dead, Biafra will come quick. So let him die. Let dead Biafra. Biafra is more important than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is my little contribution. Thank you.
There thank you for calling.
Thank you so
There
much.
calling. That is his own contribution. Mazi, welcome back to the program. I don't know why you go out. Mazi, are you there?
Mazi, I'm here. Sorry, I was interrupted with call.
Okay.
Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, Mazi, you know what? I now begin to recall or memorize what Ijere said before now. I think this information has been in the desk of Ijere for a very long time. Because if not, when Nigerian government gave Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment, Ijele came out and said that if Nigeria did not kill Nnamdi Kanu, that him personally will kill him. Now, this is a planned deal. They wanted to kill Nnamdi Kanu. They want to give him death sentence directly. But due to the reaction that will come out, they now say, okay, how are we going to deal with these people? Let us just give them life imprisonment first and see what they will do. If they now step out again, we will now hit them back. And that is exactly what they have just done now. I don't think after this appeal now, there is any other thing they will. There is no other option. Every option has been dead and buried.
Mazi, please come close to your phone so we can hear you proper, please.
Mazi, can you hear me? I'm very close to my phone.
Yeah, I'm hearing you now loud and clear before you were far away. Please,
Okay,
now, meaning, Mazi, what can you say now during the court proceeding before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got life imprisonment? I have the video here. The video is not for the public because there's some content in the video that is not made for the public, but I have it. Where Master Olabada says that if Justice James Omotosho refused to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be convicted. Later he turned back and said, not that he may be convicted, that Justice Omotosho is going to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they have a plan where they not say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have resigned as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. But they are going to play a role of consultants. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted to life imprisonment. We did not see any argument from the lawyers in the court for one day. But we all see when Ejiofor and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Sam Mike Ezekweme was defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We all see the reaction of federal government, how they try to assassinate Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor countless times. And we also see confession from Binta Inya could have, he feel intimidated whenever you see a Jofor and a Zekume present in his court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was finally convicted to life imprisonment. Why did the same people who resign and pull the garment of legal protection as a lawyer now wear a garment of consultants? Why do they not come back again to also wear the same garment and say they are going for appeal for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi, what can you say to that, please? Go ahead.
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah,
you are
Mazi,
you are not speaking to me, you are speaking to Biafrans and the rest of the world. So yes. Once I say your voice is clear, speak to Biafrans and the rest of the world, please. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. I think to my understanding, from the proceedings, I followed it up, I observed that the lawyers were unable to challenge every evidence against Nnamdi Kanu during the court proceedings. And after our leader was convicted, they now came out to serve as consultants. They were consulting the federal government, getting information from the siblings of our leader, their weakness and everything. After getting the information, they will go and send back to the Nigerian government, who they are working for. So, consulting for Nnamdi Kanu to nail him more to Nigerian government. That's exactly what they are doing. They are not doing anything to bring him out. They are only doing their consultancy in order to jail him and bury him. Kill him and bury him, which they have achieved.
Okay. Mazi, now, this very latest one, about the latest revelation, the lawyers have it, the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has it, including the in-law of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Germany called Master Pio Johor has it. Mazi, what can you say to Biafrans, those who think in their mind that they are doing Nnamdi Kanu a favor by joining dead on arrival 100 men? If this lawyer have this information, the Nigerian government served them. Why do they make it secret for the public? Mazi, what can you say to that, please?
Mazi, can you hear me, Mazi?
I'm hearing you.
I will say shame and shame and shame to all of them. I will say shame on them. That is my response to that, Mazi.
Okay. Thank you very much. Biafrans, the line is open. If you want to call into the program, the line is open. Our network is good today. You can call in and end your view about this very latest revelation that is going on since yesterday night. I was supposed to be on air yesterday night, but it was too late, and I decided to come on air this very morning, as I promised, on the Commander platform. That when you are telling people that these lawyers are Nigerian government agents, every one of them, and why they are trying to project all manner of names to you is to make sure IPOB and its leadership is being destroyed. Since it's not working, they continue to, brainwash Nnamdi Kanu. According to our caller, one of our caller, he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he always say that is a learned man, and is smart, is intelligent. And they ask, where is the intelligence of Nnamdi Kanu at this very moment? Where is the intelligence? The intelligence is nowhere to be found. Believe me. We continue to receive call from anybody. Brother, I want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see if we're going to have another person that's going to send requests, and I'll bring them in. Mazi, thank you for coming to the program.
Mazi, God bless you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mazi, just thank you. Biafrans, I will continue to listen to latest revelation by Wazirike, who could not be able to bear it anymore, who could not keep silent anymore, to tell you the wishes of the Nigerian government. We have a caller. Mazi, good afternoon.
I want to talk about it. What's in a coconut Biafra man?
There, Mazi, watching a Biafran. We have the South African mobilizing officer, Mazi Izunna. Mazi, welcome to the program. The floor is yours. Go ahead. Latest revelation.
Yeah. That is what you saw today. Greetings to Biafrans, IPOB members all over the world and lovers of freedom. Greetings to leadership of IPOB, the DOS, and all the lovers of freedom. I'm calling here from South Africa. Yeah, Mazi Biafra. Just like what you saw today. Sorry, where I am is not good, so I'm trying to enter inside.
Yeah, Mazi, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm okay now. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
The latest news that we hear today is very, very bad that all these things is happening. The reason why this thing is happening today is because of the fake love that Mazi and the Kanu siblings is showing to him. And the worst part of the things that is happening today. Can you hear me, Okija Biafra?
Mazi, I'm hearing you, and the rest of the world are listening to your voice. The floor is yours.
Yeah, the worst problem that is happening in this thing today is because of our leader Mazi and the Kanu. The problem that our leader Mazi and the Kanu have. You know, sometimes in life, a leader, must be a good leader that listens to people, take advice from people, and know how to apologize when he did the wrong thing. The problem of our leader Mazi Kanu is that when he knows that he did wrong in the movement, instead of him to apologize to the leadership and continue working with them, he decides to move on, believing that he is going to do it alone. But all the blame will not go to our leader, Mazi Kanu. You know why? On my own side, for me, the reason why I say that all the blame should not go to Mazi Kanu is that the siblings of Mazi Kanu and the lawyers lied to him. One night for Mazi Kanu is Mazi Kanu to the whole structure, young creator like the movement. The structure by saying that with or without him, that the structure IPOB will restore Biafra. So he is in the prison. His siblings brainwash him so much that he forgot about his structure. But you know one thing I love about this news that we have today, the Biafra man. One thing I love about this news is this, that Mazi Kanu, our leader, stands strong in this movement. You know why I say he stands strong in this movement is that all the pressure that the Nigerian government has been mounting on him for him to take pride and abandon Biafra struggle, Mazi Kanu never accepts those offers from them. Because if Mazi Kanu accepts all those offers from them, this kind of news will not come online today. That Nigeria government is filing or moving a motion to file Mazi Kanu by hanging or by shooting. You understand? So Mazi Kanu, our leader, he needs to apologize to IPOB, apologize to leadership of IPOB, and come back to the structure that he built. It's very bad that Mazi Kanu, after building a whole structure that the whole world have recognized, as long as the Biafra struggle is concerned, the whole world have recognized the structure of IPOB. The whole world have recognized the TOS, which is the structure of this movement. So Mazi Kanu, for Mazi Kanu to say that I no longer work with TOS, it means that
that he no longer work with the social, and it means that he don't lead the struggle anymore.
Mazi, let me come in. You said something about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why because he refused to compromise. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are you aware that he reached out to Nonsonkwa that they should go into politics? And he also sent Maxwell Obara that we should go into politics. Are you aware?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm aware because I don't know. I'm not there when they're discussing anything.
Okay, Mazi, the Sokoto Declaration, 30th of May. Who do you think that declared that very Sokoto Declaration and what it stands for?
Okay, Mazi, I will tell you the truth. That you see all these things we are hearing today, is one thing that is causing this thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know how to apologize when he's wrong.
Okay.
So when he is wrong, now he's looking for a way to make sure.
Caller, Mazi, hold on. Caller, please, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you back, caller. Mazi, go ahead. Mazi, go ahead.
Yeah. Now he's fighting for power. Why is he in the prison? On the process of fighting for power, there must be a lot of room for a mistake, for wrongdoing. Simple thing. Find a way to contact the leadership. That okay, it's not necessary that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, will come on air and say that I'm sorry. No. Or he will message the lawyers and say IPOB members, I'm sorry. No. Let him find a way to connect back with the leadership that he kept in place.
Okay.
Because you can't build after building a house, you run out of the house, and you expect the people that is in charge of that house to continue like saying that you are the person that is in charge of the house. No, you must come back to this house and be in charge. Leadership of this movement.
Biafrans, this is the opinion of our brother. Opinion, yeah. Opinion, yeah. Oh, broadcaster. You got to go. Oh, broadcaster. And you watch your program here. On a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go see. You got to go, sir. Mazi, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. There, watching it. There. As I know, let me call you, caller, please. I'm calling you back now. I don't know. Biko no kampo no ya kpọrọ m biko. Hello, caller. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling for, please.
Thank you, Mazi. Biafra.
There.
My name is Wilson. I'm calling from Paris.
Paris, there.
Mazi, first I want to appreciate you for the good work you're doing. We Biafrans are following, though some of us we don't call regularly, but we're active behind the screen. So thank you also for today's broadcast. I want to chip in one or two things regarding our brother from South Africa, Mazi. The problem we are having today is too much sentiment. Our people are too sentiment. And because of this sentiment, they have been destroying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are destroying him because they avoid to call his spade a spade. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand with the struggle. What is he trying to say? Standing with the struggle. What does that mean? Standing with the struggle. Which struggle is he standing with? Is he trying to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty of all the shenanigans going on with his siblings? What is he trying to say? Is he trying to prove that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not accept the conditions of Nigerian federal government to betray the struggle? Is it what he's trying to say? Did he know his motives? Did he know his intentions? Perhaps, I'm just saying perhaps, maybe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as corrupt as he is, as somebody who is as greedy, as arrogant and pompous as he is, he might refuse Nigerian federal government orders because that will automatically rubbish him to zero. He knows that. And mind you, there is no offer today that Nigerian federal government will offer him that will be greater than what he is making with IPOP struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is a billionaire. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is somebody, if he claps his finger like this, he will see millions of dollars from all over the world flowing to him. So people should be reasonable enough to understand that it is not all about Biafra. It is not all about IPOP. It is not all about the struggle. It is out of his selfishness and greedy. Sorry to tell you this. People are saying this man, he was intelligent, he was wise, he was this. Nobody argued that because that is what he presented to us. And we all buy into it. Not knowing that this man, what he says is different from what he does. People today blaming Kanu, Fine Boy, the lawyers and whatnot. For me, those things are rubbish. They are medicine after death. Because this thing started from the beginning. Think about IPOP finance. He was not in Sokoto, he was not in Kujet, he was not in DSS.
You are right.
Rubbish was happening.
You are right.
Think about Kanu having access to our finance. He was not in Sokoto, he was not in DSS, he was not in Nigeria.
Yeah. You are
Think
right.
about his movement. Think about his movement, brother. Because all these things, they get me crazy. Sometimes I get nervous when our people. Yes, I know, brother. But those things sometimes they make me crazy. I say, our people, what happened to us? Because Amandi was people mind.
Yeah.
Amandi was people this smart and intelligent. Amandi was people who ask critical questions. Because these things now that is happening is aftermath of what has been happening, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been doing even before now. How come this same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ignored the leadership, the DOS, noble men, men of caliber, okay? And his security, he abandoned all of them. He chose, deliberately chose to work with Kanu, making IPOP struggle a family business. And somebody's coming here to talk what? Could you imagine that DOS did not know their leaders' whereabouts? People lying. Nobody knew his movement. I just wonder our people. Everybody forgot the shock we all had the day this man, the Nigerian government announced that they have kidnapped this guy. Nobody ever till now ask Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the critical question. Man, leader, Onyendu, why did you go to African continent? Why?
Mazi, remember after the launching of ESN, the leadership told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that none of them is going to Africa continent, which especially Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, HOD and Deputy HOD. They don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was also speaking with them, that he has already resided in Africa country.
Correct. Correct. But why our people did not do now? This is what gets me mad. Because there is already, they make him not to be accountable anymore. They make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to be accountable. Because when they ask them the primary question, then from there we can correct things.
Biafrans. Oh, Biafra. I'm going to call this caller that called me before. I think, I don't know, but let me call somebody that called before you. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm in a watch, Mabi.
Oh, the old one email yesterday.
Okay, no worry, I'm watching guys. I'm live. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody is calling me. I have to call you back. The line is open. For those of you that want to join the program by sending requests, send your request. Hello, caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, and the world is listening. Please go ahead. Talk about the latest revelation, please. The floor is yours.
Yes,
or if there is any other thing you want to talk about.
Yes. You know, this appeal they are going now. Our people used to forget too much. This was the same appeal with your four went and got discharged and acquitted. And we all celebrated. I remember one man that burnt his car. A man put his car on fire and burnt the car for celebration in Biafra land. People were happy, and this appeal got your four went. It was just a year when it was not even up to a year when they started the full trial. That was October, 13th October 2022. They brought MNK June 26 or so, 2021. And the trial officially started around, I think, August or October 2021, thereabouts. And it's not enough to a year. Ejiofor worked hard with Zokome, a big son for that matter, a big son.
Yeah.
That is even more than those 7 sons that Ejimako went and brought. Zokome is highly respected because why? Why is highly respected is that he do travel out. He do go to places. He can go to US, he can go to Canada, he can go to Europe. The man is not just a lawyer that is limited to only Nigerian soil. That is why he's like a giant in the law firm in Nigeria. So Ejiofor brought this man, did his research, and brought this man. This man won appeal, discharging. In fact, you will know that the judge itself gave him respect because that judgment the lawyers gave, the 3 appeal court judges gave, you will see that it is clean judgment. Like the respect is too much. The Nigerian government must apologize to him in newspaper and if anything he wants.
Yeah.
They gave a clear judgment because of Ozokome.
Yeah.
That judgment was done because of Ozokome.
Yeah.
Even when Ozokome entered, he finished 7 counts out of 15 from Binta Nyako.
Yes.
Binta Nyako could not even talk back. He carried the court of Binta Nyako, override Binta Nyako, push her one side.
Yes.
And went to appeal court. And smart appeal court judge is smart because Binta Nyako was working with Nigerian government. That's why she was slow. She was just doing the case slow. Okay, we remove 5 today. Okay, we remove 2 today. She knows what she's supposed to remove all of them. Because that case did not finish in high court. There was no judgment given in high court. Ozokome had to, because he knows the law, he went above Binta Nyako and went appeal court. Double crossed her.
Yeah.
And got the judgment. Now, this man got the judgment that everybody is happy to stand with the judgments and let them obey. These idiots that is running like headless chicken now, going to thinking that it's appeal court they are going to. Ejimako will come every time, right? Mother of our appeal. Is it today we are going to appeal? Is it today? You are not ashamed. You will be talking about Ifa Ejiofor. Ifa Ejiofor decided the case. But you are going to the same place Ifa Ejiofor has already went and got victory. You are still going the same place. Are you not licking your committee? This is what people should be talking about in terms of.
Okay, Mazi, let me come in. Let me come in before you have 2 minutes more. I have a guest on the program. Mazi, the main question is that Alo Ejimako, Nnamdi Ejiofor, and Maxwell Obara, and the one that called himself Mandela Mexican Capo. When did Nigerian government serve you this their own document that says that this very current what the Nigerian government are wishing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is death sentence. Right? When did Nigeria, because the Nigerian government said have served these people. You know, the Nigerian government are using them at the same time, also exposing them. So Mazi, what can you say to this? Why did these people keep this secret for the public? In fact, the public.
I know you said what?
I said, why did the legal team keep this very latest revelation for the public? The wishes of the Nigerian government on this appeal court that they are going now.
Okay, yes. So why they kept it away from the public, right?
Yes.
Yes. You know, the same way they kept this judgment of the life sentence from the public, if not that IPOP intelligence recorded Mazi when he was saying that to hell with DOS, that Nnamdi Kanu they're saying that this guy, that guy, he was calling Nnamdi Kanu guy at that time, and he has told him to, you know, that was the way Mazi said that it was captured. That was, these people have been hiding all the court proceedings from the public. The only one they brought to the public is when, you know, the one that they know that is just the one that is too soft to bring it out to the public. That is the same way they are hiding this one. They are hiding because they know that they at the end the thing may backfire. So they are trying to, you know, like when Ejiofor was very transparent. When you know that the case will be won, you know that this case, if you put 1 + 1, you will get 2. You will be confident that you're going for your court case.
Yes.
Ejiofor used to come to new his office. He has his chamber. Have you seen Aloy chamber before?
No.
Have you seen him get that interview?
No.
This is from you to see that these people are only online airports. I know Ejiofor only does video from airports or plane.
Mazi, there is one thing Ejiofor and Ejiofor always do. When Ejiofor was in charge, any charges they added, it will come out and clear it to the Biafrans and the rest of the world to see that Nigeria government has amended the charges. They added more too.
Yeah, and through interview, he does that through interview.
Through interview, and he also go back to his office.
Yes.
I also continue the interview.
And he do grant interview with Radio Biafra. He do grant interview with Nigerian media. He do grant interview on his own office.
Yes.
So the man has been making, open. Even when he brought the document, he came up and said it on the news. He said how he discussed with MNK. MNK agreed that MNK had to do his investigation on him and said, okay, his ideology. You know, he said he took a document time. He was transparent about everything.
No,
you see these people.
No.
You see these people. Even when they brought Kanu, they were hiding it.
No.
So let me just summarize. Let me just summarize by saying that our people should not be sentimental about Nnamdi Kanu. We should stop covering up for him. Stop covering up on Nnamdi Kanu. When Ejiofor was there, Ejiofor will say A, will say right. I know Ejiofor will come and counter it left. Now, who is that? Which one is countering Ejiofor? All of them are going the same direction. Yes. Both the Mandela, both Maxwell, both Nameka, all of them are going the same direction. There is no counter for you to see what is part. So stop making excuses for MNK. MNK have chosen who he wants to be with, and the people he likes. You should stop making these excuses. It's not his fault. He doesn't know when he wants to do that. He doesn't know how he can interact with POS. Are you calling MNK a baby? He doesn't know how to talk. His wife has when the wife goes there and come out, he will send people will be thanking his wife. The other day he told JCI to thank Njideka that is causing his wife, to thank another person that is causing his wife. The media he brought to be causing his wife. He was thanking them. If MNK Ejiofor is a baby, I know Ejiofor will come out and see what MNK says. That tribe on Empire he says she keep cordial relationship. Till today, MNK have not called an lawyer to counter it as if Ejiofor used to. I know Ejiofor used to counter if Ejiofor. MNK have not done any counter.
No.
No lawyer will go. She will counter it. She will counter. Abarito will go. You will counter it. Is that what you want? Stop covering up with this man, please.
No.
Thank you.
No. That is the truth. Biafra must understand, throw away emotion, forget about emotion, embrace this very reality. I'm not dealing with emotion. I have my wonderful brother, Mazi Onyedikachi. Mazi Onyedikachi, you are seeing the latest development, the fish with the roast for underground. The scent don't come out for public. Mazi Onyedikachi, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here,
Mazi,
my brother.
Go ahead. The floor is yours. Go ahead. Biafra are paying attention. There.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. I will start from that our comrade that called from South Africa. What I have to say to him is he is still confused. He is still confused about us, and a comrade still being confused in this struggle. That means as an okay na warfare, bokwana arura na konya hode. It goes a long way in this proverb that you can only wake up somebody that is sleeping, but you cannot wake somebody that is pretending to be sleeping. First of all, he said that Martin Nnamdi, if he has taken the bribe or whatever position the zoo gave him, that or if he had chosen to abandon the struggle, that the zoo called Nigeria will release him. And I want to tell him in that perspective that Mazi Nnamdi does not have any moral, any ground to bargain with Nigeria as it stands because of the criminality that he himself has indulged in with. He is committed. So, and he should go and ask himself a question that, why is it that no any Ndeze is now speaking about him? No any politicians, our politicians in Nigeria will be proud speaking about Nnamdi Kanu or going to visit him anymore, because Nigeria have given them overwhelming evidence about Nnamdi Kanu's hand in criminality, because he felt what is happening to him now is quite unfortunate. It is even heartbroken. It is unhelpful and very heartbreaking. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected his shield. His shield. When you see tortoise have this shield that protects him, from animal devouring him. So when tortoise removed himself, rejected that his shield, he is vulnerable for hyenas and piranhas to devour. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shot himself in a foot. He wanted to play a game, but the game he wanted to play with this struggle backfired.
Please, I see a comment asking when you tell me your voice is down. We didn't do it.
Okay. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to play a game, but the game he wanted to play backfired him. The shield that covered him, the shield. Let me put it for those of you who did not hear when I was explaining this. When you see a tortoise have a shield that covers him from animals like hyena from devouring him. So if tortoise reject his shield and remove his shield, he is vulnerable for hyenas and piranhas to devour. So imagine Nnamdi Kanu rejected his shield, and his shield is IPOB, Biafrans. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. He rejected us, and I don't know, unknowingly to him, will I say unknowingly to him, that this IPOB is the life that he's living. This IPOB is his protector. This IPOB is the shield that covers him that is protecting him from devouring, from enemy in devouring him. So he rejected IPOB, Nigeria have been waiting for this opportunity. Nigeria have been patiently waiting for this opportunity. They are the ones who use the siblings of our leader to bring the criminality of our leader to the public world for debating. And from this debating, more you know this, from investigating this, you find this. From investigating this, you find this. Now our people have now seen, in fact, our people have now, developed hatred to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family. And Nigeria have seen that, oh my God, this is a right time to strike. Talking about the jailing, there is one this thing I listened last night. It was thrown on our private chat, is our group, where in Sime and Yoruba people and themselves playing, narrating about the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu. We have been saying that these people are not lawyers, that these people surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not lawyers, that these people are just agents working for Nigerian government. We have been saying it, but these particular people that is called autopilot, these people keep on defending this lawyer with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the right to change the lawyer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the right. But today, it is yesterday that I know that this barrister Maxwell Okpara was working in one. He is not a lawyer. He is working in a radio station in Abuja. That his duty on that radio station was those people that they don't have money. They have case with the government, but they don't have money to hire a lawyer. That they will go to this particular radio. I have forgotten the name of this radio station. That the radio will provide a defender, their broadcaster, to go and defend them in the court. This is what this Maxwell Okpara has been doing before they selected him to now start defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So now we have been saying it. So all these things have planned. The siblings of our leader and the autopilot, the people that is already have planned this thing down to deal with him. And we have been the one shouting, calling attention of the world. Calling attention of the world that this is our leader is now being lured into where he cannot come out from. But instead of our leader.
Okay, Mazi, let me come in. Let me come in because people are sending requests. Please, you that send requests before, please. As soon as Mazi can go down, please send your request back. Mazi, the question is, the Nigerian government has already served this to the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu and the siblings, including the in-law. The in-law gets, photocopy. Right?
So, excuse me, you are saying
why did the lawyer keep quiet, refuse to make this public to the people, to the Biafran people?
First of all, if I will get what you are saying, you are saying that the government of Nigeria have served this information that they will sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life. I mean to death by hanging.
Death, yeah.
Are you saying that they have sent this information to the lawyers and all these people?
And lawyer Jimako confessed to Ralph Wazurike that the government served them. And Wazurike is now worried. Why that these things are not in public domain? Why is it that people are not talking about it?
Now, it leads to the same thing, destruction of Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. The frustration on Nigeria government is that through the 30th of May, they have seen that the DOS is in charge of this struggle, and that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a nobody to the struggle. That the movement is keep on going, going with the force ever that have never seen in this life. That we are moving with full force. You see, so the frustration on them is what they are now displaying. What they want now is to unalive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But there is something I want to say here before I go down. as possible that Mazi Nnamdi can have wronged Ndi Igbo and Biafrans all over the world. We are saying that we should not allow the scenario of Ken Saro-Wiwa. Ken Saro-Wiwa rejected him in his identity and betrayed the struggle. He was unalive. He is a Biafran. He's a Biafran, and the Biafran abandoned him. I want the leadership and the Biafrans. Let us not allow that scenario, the second scenario, to happen. Mazi Nnamdi is a Biafran and an Igbo man. We are agitating for Biafra. We will punish him. He has not done more than he has not done 3/4 of what the Fulani, Fulani governors, all these criminals have done. So we will not, for the life imprisonment, we are still negotiating on that. But going to unalive him, that is overdoing, and we Biafrans will not support it. We will not take it. That will not happen. That will not happen. If they are trying to test our formidability or what we can do, or test our ground on that, that is out of case. Unaliving Mazi Nnamdi will not happen. We will punish him by ourselves. We will deal with him the way we wish to deal with him. Let it take the law. If you don't want to learn how to unalive people, they will remember Biafran people. They should stop using Biafrans as an experiment to know how to hang people or in death. It has never happened in the North. I have never seen any northern politician that they prosecute and hang like that. It is only Biafran, Eastern region. We will not take it at the second time. That's only where the same party I'm having for him. But for criminality, he will face criminality when the time is to come. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yes. Thank you. Very wonderful one. I'm bringing you in a person that sent a request. Once our brother go down, I'm bringing you into the program. Okay, I'm bringing you into the program now. Jidofo. That is the latest development. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to keep quiet. Why we find ourselves in this very situation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to protect the criminality of his own sibling. That is the reason. The siblings thought they are going to sacrifice Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is their sacrificial lamb. Why? That is the question. Mazi Jidofo accept the request because I'm going to be signing out very soon. I don't know whether Mazi costing his life. Mazi Jidofo, accept your request. I don't know what is holding you. People are sending requests. I've already accepted your request. Mazi Jidofo, I've already accepted your request. Biafra, the line is still open for those of you that want to call in to earn your view.
maka na n'ụtụtụ a ka m na wee fụ na Ijele speaks ka m fụrụ ya gbasara cross appeal by the federal government.
Jidofo, send your request back. Send your request back.
Kenya penalty. Mgbe m gụtara ya, m sendụrụ meseji to Aloy Ejimakor ka m confirm ma ọ bụ eziokwu. So Aloy Ejimakor message this evening wee reply ya m sị ọ wụ eziokwu na federal government sendụrụ ya on cross appeals na Sigbo Nnamdi Kanu asking for death penalty. Ihe dị otu a gbarụrụ m anya. And you're there rampant on social media, so more for it.
And it's not rampant on social media. The document that was sent to Aloy Jimako, I think as we are calling it, is the best. Mazi Jidor for one Shineke, are you there? Mazi Jidor for welcome to the program. Mazi, are you there? Mazi Jidor for, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. The floor is yours. Please go ahead and throw more light into this very latest revelation we are seeing since yesterday evening.
Thank you so much, Mazi Biafra man. Sorry for the noise because I'm on my way to meeting like this.
Okay.
But have to stand behind to contribute. Mazi, my name Biafrans, my name is Mazi Jidofo, and Jidofo is a member of IPUB here in Dakar, Senegal. Biafra man, I thank you so much for your wonderful work. It is not easy. I have tried to do like you everyday projects, but I find it very difficult. And I must acknowledge you for that. It's not easy. And the Biafrans who are also now, I thank every one of us. Now, regarding to the burning issue that we met just yesterday, because before the ending of 30th May, I myself, I wrote that there is a bigger war ahead, and I saw that from Mazi Sanwo-Olu as well. So, Nigeria government prepared for us, as they cannot be able to control our Memorial Day. They prepare another stage of war, which we will meet immediately after our Memorial Day, and this is one of them. On the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I carefully listened to that very Wazirike interview that came up. Wazirike, I must tell Biafra, is a man who feels concerned, because as of 2024, I remember when on one of Mazi Sanwo-Olu broadcasts, he came up and told Biafrans that the era of coming on social media to talk what you don't have information about has come and gone. That if you must attack any politician in Biafra land, he vividly give an example that you must go to their manifesto to pick things there, to build your topic and start talking from there, so that we not make caricature of this struggle as while making a broadcast. I could remember then. Now, Wazirike himself, who came up, I'll be following him, because it is good, Biafrans, that we begin to reverse. There are some ideology we caught that is not good for the struggle from the beginning. Yes, we all love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is like an eye to us when he was outside. Some of us can see something, but we can't say anything except Nnamdi Kanu said otherwise on that state, on that thing. There are a lot of things that we should have questioned, we should have put on our thinking cap that we couldn't, because of one reason. Our leader is there. He is the only man who can see everything, and we follow. Wazirike, I began to follow Wazirike. I do follow Wazirike. Any video he dropped, I listen carefully, because I've said it before. Ojukwu did not agitate for Biafra and start agitation. Ojukwu, to me, was on an emergency commission to defend our territory. And that was reason He did everything to make sure that there is peace so that we can remain in Nigeria and every right should be given to everybody. But when he found out that those things did not work, what he did was to defend his own people and call consultative to decide what should we do in this situation. He's our eternal leader. Owazurike effort to re-echo Biafra should not be forgotten. Owazurike rose up I think 1998 to 1999 and started speaking about Biafra. When after everybody had gone to their normal businesses and forget everything about Biafra, Owazurike was one of those instruments Ajani will use to flag up Biafra flag again, which through Owazurike IPOB was giving birth to. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lead us. So I do listen to him, even regardless of whatever that has happened. I used to listen. There are some things he will say, you must pick a point from it. Now coming to this very current burning issue now. Mazi, I listened to it. You and I know when you are honestly speaking. Now the question, the bone of contention there is what this our brother asked, made a statement on. It's like you, Mazi. Okay, I hope I'm
you are coming out, Mazi. You are coming out. The whole world is listening.
Thank you. The question is, and that is the reason why I said Owazurike is a concerned person over this matter. This cross appeal has been placed to the so-called Legal Defense Council. Did you hear it anywhere? Nobody heard it anywhere. It was yesterday that thing was going on. It happens that I scroll on Facebook and saw that thing on Chukwuka Facebook. He posted it. If Owazurike has kept quiet, many of us will see that thing as Nigeria one of media propaganda, but that is the reality. Mazi Chinasa always said sometimes on his program, most of the times when he asked these people, this thing, did you know the devastating effects it will cause on our people? Why are you are legal counsel, you know the implication. Why are you keeping this thing away from the public to deceive the public? And that is what they have quietly do, if not that Owazurike secretly called this man and he reviewed it to Owazurike. What is happening today, many of us will not have knowledge about it. And that will be how they will come out from the court of appeal, and we hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so day he will be hanged to death. Mazi, sometimes honestly, I don't know. I saw what our Lord she wrote, but where I concentrate is where she put board. That board is where everybody should be reasoning. What is that board? That's inside that board, which will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be a free man tomorrow. Lion Man on one of his programs, I think last Sunday, said, with this legal team, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death sentence is inevitable.
Biafran, I think the network is bad. Mazi, my network is bad. I don't have internet now, but let's listen to Owazurike, because I think Mazi Shikosin is going to be live by 1 o'clock Biafran time. He's going to be live, so I'm going to round up in 20 minutes time. 20 minutes, I'm going to round up.
Obi adịchara mma maka vidiyo anụ m na-eme. maka na n'ụtụtụ a ka m na-aga na social media wee fụ na Ijele Speaks ka m fụrụ ya gbasara cross appeal by the federal government ese ka egbuo Nnamdi Kanu enye ya death penalty.
Cross appeal by the federal government. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be executed. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be killed. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be slaughtered. The question is, the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have this cross appeal from Nigerian government. They have it. The lawyers confessed to Wazirike that they have it. Wazirike now is very, very worried. Why is it not in social media, in public domain? Why? Why did the lawyers and the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep quiet? Why? Where are the sudden lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that call us almost discharged and acquitted? Why are they keeping quiet? Their target is DOS, SDOS. They have been sacked. They are incompetent. They are no more working with Nnamdi Kanu. Now we have 100 men. We have Rising Sun. We have RV. They have this. They have this. Wazirike could not be able. Is a Biafra. Wazirike is a Biafra. Is worried. Why did the lawyers currently never make this thing public to the people about the witches of the federal government of Nigeria? They want to take you by surprise. If not that Master Babara come to Europe, where he made open confession and it was recorded, you are not going to know that they are no more lawyers. So they become a consultants. They told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we don't need to come and defend you because, in fact, don't even stand defense. So Nnamdi Kanu don't stand defense, says Master Babara. They told Nnamdi Kanu he should not stand defense. They told Nnamdi Kanu, if we go to court, we are going to be consultants. So, because they may sentence you to prison. In fact, not that they may sentence you, they are going to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to prison. We never know that it's a life imprisonment. The Nigerian government is not satisfied with life imprisonment. So now their wishes is death. Boko Haram, Iswa, who has massacred Nigerian army, Nigerian police, Nigerian navy, who have destroyed entire damnable zoological republic of Nigeria. No one of them have been convicted to life imprisonment. Only freedom fighter was convicted to life imprisonment because why? He has a wicked siblings. At the same time, he's also a cunning man. It's not straightforward. This is what greediness. Greediness. This is the contribution of greediness. You must know this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader. Yeah? If I don't tell my leader the truth, even though I tell my father, my mother the truth, is it my leader that I'm not going to tell the truth? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a greedy man. What lead Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to this very situation he finds himself is greediness. You may not like me, but these are the reality. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is greedy. If not for greediness, if not for corny, aggro, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in this situation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not even travel to any African country for the first instance to reside in the African country. If not for greediness, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not utter the deputy HOD, Tony Zurumike, to sign that you don't want to see anything that happened in account of IPOB. You don't want to see anything anymore. All your greediness in Ebute. And this is what greediness has landed Nnamdi Kanu. But are we going to keep quiet for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be sacrificed by Nigerian government, even though he has wronged IPOB and his leadership, even though he tried to destroy IPOB leadership, even though he tried to destroy ESN? No! As Mazi said, the Biafra government will be the one to judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, meaning IPOB as organization. Once we restore Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and answer query. No matter what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, no matter what we do, people like me can never allow Nigeria government to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We know he's a human. Nobody is perfect. Right? We know he's a cunning man. We know he's not a good leader. We know he come out in public, tell us another thing in public, go inside, do another thing with his siblings. We know all this. He is a Biafran. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has wronged Wazirike. But did that stop Wazirike not to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Not to talk about freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Not to care for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released? No. He cares. But the simple question is, why did these very lawyers keep this very secret? Why? Some time ago, Nnamdi Jaffa come on air and say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring greeting to Methuselah for a job that he's doing, Darlington for the job that he's doing, Achalugo for the job that he's doing, Elochukwu Haji for the job that he's doing, Njideka, Ejiro, Paul Achebe. He greet them, Madibugu, every one of them, JC Ahuyuku, every one of them. If you are gullible, you say, now wow, wow. These are the narrative. Lord on neck, I should just say one thing, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has become crude oil, which everybody wants to cash out. Who is the person making people to cash out? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the person making people to cash out on his head. Let's continue to listen to Wazirike, please.
There one. Only become the eme video anụwa. Obi adịchara mma maka video anụwa m na-eme. Maka na n'ụtụtụ a ka m na-aga na social media wee fụ na Only jealous speaks. Come for a Basara cross appeal by the federal government. As a table Nnamdi Kanu, Kenya death penalty. Mungo Saraya send a message to a lawyer, Jimako. Come confirm Momo obeys you. So a lawyer, Jimako.
He sent a message to Aloy Jumako to confirm is whether what is hearing from Ijele speak is true. And it's true. But Aloy Jumako keep mute. Nnamdi Kanu, Angi Merenwoge Yao, because of ego. Because of ego, money, the root of all evil. All ego, but you don't be no time. All go, but you don't be no time. All Mazi that landed you in this very situation you find yourself today. And you don't want to learn. A learned man, a smart man, a man that always brags that is too intelligent to be deceived, that is too wise. Today, where is that your intelligence? Where is that your wiseness? Where is that heaven that give you message? In Agaparona more, you go in spirit to see what men mortal cannot see. Do you also see all these things now? No. All bragging. All bragging. These are the reality. But we are not going to leave you for the Nigerian government. IPOB will continue to do what they know how to do best. To make sure you are free to come and answer query in the hand of indigenous people of Biafra and its leadership.
This evening, where reply am say always you na federal government send their own cross appeals and Nnamdi Kanu asking for death penalty.
Federal government send the cross appeal for the legal team. They made a photocopy and discuss. The legal team, the siblings, discuss how they are going to share the money that have been given to them for the execution of Nnamdi Kanu. You will say, think of Biafra man, Chief Raf was did not put it. They have shared the money. How can they go? How can they go? Understand this very part. That is the why I say, keep it secret to the siblings. They sat together. Both the men and the female. They share the money and say, please, don't make this copy available. Let it be as we approach court. They now say, after 1 month, they now sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead by hanging. They never send us any paper. But a jealous piece has the document. I am surprised.
And they are very rampant on social media.
And it's not rampant on social media. Because the lawyer and the siblings never make it public. Why is paying me?
Only court of appeal.
A man that was discharged by the court of appeal. Release.
I get it.
That was supposed to hold on to stand on the court of appeal. We are too low.
Told the lawyers
to go back to court.
The lawyers soon will tell
and
the
chase
judge.
away the lawyers. blackmail the lawyers.
So only the Mike as a comment.
Mike as a comment.
So we find the corners. We find that young man very hardworking.
Very hardworking.
From back. So senior advocates of Nigeria.
Say you bring senior advocate of Nigeria 7 or the 8. Yes, you are right. You lamented.
Ghana High Court. Now case. I did that advance on appeal we stand. On court of appeal we stand. All over the world, even in the federal government. Can obey our own law or show me the law back and obey your own law, obey your own law.
Very soon, they are going to tell you that Shifraf Wazirike is working for the US very, very soon. Expect it very soon. These blackmailers, they are going to tell you he's working for the US. This man has been lamenting. I have about 5 videos where he was advising our lawyer Jimako and the cohort that they should stop those nonsense, that they are going back to court. That is nonsense. That they must start under this very discharge and acquitted that was gotten by Mike Zokum and Sam and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Biafrans, I don't know, maybe in the next few minutes, Mazi also is going to be live. And I'm going to be sending out in next few minutes. Tomorrow we are going to continue the video. We are going to continue the video. Let me just look for a music that I'm going to use to sign out because I don't have internet. So if you are calling me since I just said I don't have internet, the internet is off. Let me look for music because I'll set to go. I want to appreciate every one of you that come to the program. Mazi also will be live. Whether it's live, I'm not aware, but I think it will be live by 2 o'clock. Europe time, German time, Biafran time is 1 o'clock, and this is a few minutes to 2, 12 minutes to 2 German time, 12 minutes to 2. The fact remains that these people have collected their own money from federal government. I want you to understand this. I want you to realize that this is not a fallacy. They have already cashed out with the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason they refuse to make it public, for the people to see the Nigerian government wishes in this very cross appeal that they are going very, very soon. That is the reason every day they're telling you, if you see our argument, if you see our argument. So if they finally sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by hanging or shoot aside, they will tell you, they have a very wonderful argument. Don't you hear Master Obara where he was saying, if you see our argument, don't you see Nnamdi Ejiofor telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu love their job, but it's not their fault. The secret is already in public domain. What they are hiding for the public is already out there. I'm going to sign out in just 3 minutes time with this very music. Please go, and Mazi Chigosin is already coming live, maybe in 10 minutes time. Don't miss the program. The program is loaded. I think it's going to be reviewed many things, what transpired in Magistrate's Court in Kuje just this week. I think he's going to be talking about that, but don't miss the program. Know this and know peace. that Nnamdi Kanu's siblings has already cashed out millions of dollars, gave a little bit to the lawyers, and federal government also give money to the lawyers to make sure they never go out from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu body. They become like mosquito. They refuse to leave the body of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said it. I say if you are expecting this lawyer to leave, you are wasting time. The only time they are going to leave is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sentenced by death. That is the only time they will know, yes, their job is finished. They will tell you it's not their fault. So, I love Nnamdi Kanu. Suddenly, 100 movement. I want to forget Nnamdi Kanu. I want to forget. But one thing that I know, I got end there for me. When you eat a genuine money, you will eat it in peace. But when you eat a money of sabotage, you're not going to eat them in peace. So you're not going to eat them in peace. So let's wait for the damage control of the legal team. They are going to tell you that this thing was served to them on Friday this week. Malayo, but we are waiting for them, and we are going to tell them the day federal government served them that very court of appeal document, which the one man in Nnamdi Kanu to be hanged. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu, what do you? You don't listen to IPOB leadership. You don't listen to your wife. Only your brothers. Only your brothers. If listening to your brothers is going to take your life in your mind, so be it. That's why we're in this very situation today. I want to appreciate every one of you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, today is Twitter space 5 p.m. Don't miss it. The program continue tomorrow. Ndewo Mushineke. Ndewo.
Somebody which not today. Then I require more than they are. I'm the book I was the man of the I am no other. Jenny get deeper and another. Better than a million. onye na-atọ ọzụzọkwa nke ilu narịa lekwa egwu nne gị gbara nwụọ ya ka nna gị gbara nwụọ ịgba ka ha siri gba ike echekwa ka ha si jee maka ịmara ka isi kwado ebido ogo gị itinye ekpere isi ọgịnị gburu nne nwata gburu nna ya ọgịnị gburu nne nwata gburu nne ya gburu nna ya ibe nwata siri n'ọkụkọ